Hello everyone, this is Vickieverlie. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly Tarotscopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading. Pisces. Hello Pisces. This is Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. Welcome to your April of 2014 Tarotscope and mini astrology reading. Okay, let's get right into it and start shuffling up. Ooh, some cards are flying out already. Looking kind of good there, Pisces. Looking like some good things are happening here. Okay, let's have a look. Well, these first group of cards that popped out, it's definitely that there's a battle going on. You know, the Five of Rods says we're having a battle, we're having a conflict. And it could have been a legal battle. Very likely could be a legal battle. If that is the case, justice in the upright position would say that you're going to fare well. Excuse me, it's going to say that justice would go in your favor, the ruling would be ruled in your favor, and the struggle is going to end. If it isn't involved in actual legal matters, it may not be. It can just say justice is always about justice will be done on a grand level. It could be karmic, the scales are balanced, so it could say things are balancing out, it's going to work out to be fair. And definitely what I want to say about this is that the struggle is over. The struggle or the confrontation is over, and we've reached, some kind of agreement is reached, whether there's an outside intervention through a lawyer or courts, or whether it just is we've reached an agreement on our own. Two of Rods, you can finally see your way clear to do some of these things that you're wanting to do. Like, you can put this behind you. That's really what I'm saying. There's going to be an end to struggle, and there's a clear path to the future of what you're really wanting to do. It's not without obstacles, though. There still is some obstacles. Knight of Pentacles is showing up here as this main obstacle here. Knight of Pentacles, usually, well, it doesn't have to be a man in this case. I'm ruling out all gender and ages with these general readings for everybody. But in general, it could be Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or we are having an eclipse in Taurus this month. We're actually having two eclipses, and I'm going to talk about that a little later. So it may have something to do with that eclipse in Taurus. At any rate, it's showing as a man, but it could be female. Whoever this person is, they are in reverse. And I do feel like maybe this is the person that brought the struggle in. This person does bring struggle into your life. They just do, okay? And they bring struggle upon themselves. I feel like they don't feel this is like normal for them to be under the stress and under the gun. They're overworked and overstressed, and they maybe they just create a lot of drama in their life, and it just seems like they're always struggling, or they're always having problems, or they're always having drama or trouble in their life, and it's kind of bringing you down here. And I want to say, despite this being here, this Two of Rods says you can get past that, and it is like you're looking past that. It's saying have strength, have patience. This isn't going to be a thing forever. You've got to just keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize of what you're trying to do with yourself. And you've got to look beyond this and not let it affect you. Try not to let it affect you so much. I mean, this could even be like, this could be a legal thing. So say you're getting a divorce, and you've fought it out, and you've come to the legal agreement, and you've got the divorce, and you're getting on with your life, but maybe you still have to deal with this person because maybe you have kids together, or maybe you have... you know, and they're still in their struggle and their drama, but you don't have to be, okay? I feel like it's kind of hard to get away from, you can't really get away from this person altogether, so maybe there is a connection, maybe you have kids with them, or maybe, you know, there's some reason that you can't get them out of your life, but it doesn't mean you have to let them affect your life or affect your well-being. And Strength card is right in the middle of all of it, and Strength card is have strength, have patience. Strength, she soothes the savage beast through kindness and understanding. She's got this big lion, and she's tickling his chin and scratching him and calming him down. And she's in that peaceful serenity state. And then by her being in that energy, she brings the beast to its knees. You know, she tames the beast, and the beast could be. I'm not saying your husband's a beast, you know, or whoever this person is. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm saying that they may behave beastly, you know, or it's this thing that's the beast could be. It's symbolic. That's what I'm trying to get to. It's symbolic. Okay. I want you got Pisces here. The message over here is you got to break out and try some new things. That's what you need to do for this new springtime that we're entering into, or the new. Well, it may not be springtime where you are, but this is what with these eclipses, this is what you got to do. Hierophant in reverse. Now, Hierophant is the status quo. It's the society. It's the big group organization. It's real above board, on the level. In reverse, it's like something very unconventional. And it doesn't have to be unconventional by anybody else's standards but your own. Maybe it's something that you've never done or tried. You know, it's stepping outside of your comfort zone. That's what I want to say. So I want you guys to try, all Pisces should try doing something and stepping outside of your comfort zone. I think you're going to find that you really like it. And I think you're going to find that you're going to meet other people that are kind of like you. Because I think you've been involved with people that aren't like you. And you can't fit a square peg into a round hole. Okay? And struggle is not going to get you anywhere except exhausted and drained. So go down a different path. Go the way you want to go. Don't listen to what that person's saying. Go the way you want to go. And you're going to meet up with some people here, a group of people. This could be an actual event or gathering. So if it's something like a retreat or a seminar or class or something that you've always wanted to do and you never have, now's definitely the time to do it. You know, now's the time to do it. You're going to meet like-minded souls. That's what I really want to say. These are like-minded souls. And you've been around people who are not like-minded souls. So you're releasing from that. Don't let this person, or whatever this person, people maybe, represents here, don't let it ruffle your feathers. You're in control of your own state of being. You're in control of your own calmness. And that's the approach we have to take. Stay in peace and calm, and you're going to move into a new realm, and it's going to be enjoyable and happy. Okay, let's take a look at this wheel here with the astrology. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Pisces on the ascendant. Now, for those of you that don't know, Pisces, the ascendant, is the same thing as the rising sign. So if you know your rising sign, that's your ascendant. Same thing. Okay, so, and if you do know your rising sign, you want to check that video also, especially in this month with the eclipses. So the thing about eclipses is they're more powerful, they're more far-reaching. They last for a 6-month period rather than a 1-month period. So they're much more powerful. I'm going to take a look where these eclipses are falling in your chart. The first eclipse is going to be a full moon eclipse, a lunar eclipse on April 15th. And it's over here in Libra, so that is your 8th house. That's the house of joint finances. So, I mean, some of you may be going through a divorce. Some of you may be dissolving a partnership, a business partnership. It's joint finances. It's the other's money or joint finances. It's not your personal money. It's money from the spouse, money from a partnership, from a business. Full moon, culmination. Full moon eclipse, lunar eclipses often eclipse something out of your life. So this may be leaving, but it looks like it's a good thing. I think you should be happy that this effect is leaving. I think that's a good thing. And then we're going to follow up, of course, with the new moon eclipse, the solar eclipse, on April 29th. And that's going to be in your 3rd house of communication and short-distance travel. Also talks about writing and speaking. So if any of you are writers or speakers, this would be a great time to start that project. I'm kind of feeling like this, though. Reaching out and meeting friends. Like, I'm feeling like you have to travel far to get involved with this new group of people. I'm feeling real strong that Pisces are going to be meeting new people, new groups of people. Ooh, and you know what just stood out to me when I went back to the cards there for a second? This pattern on the Hierophant scarf. And it almost looked like seaweed. Like seaweed or water plants under the water. So, of course, being a Pisces, you always would benefit from going somewhere near the water. So maybe that's something, think about that, or aquarium, or planting. Maybe it's a gardening club. I mean, I don't know. It could apply to anything, but when those things pop out at me, I just always tell you. Yeah, so this is about it for our little mini reading here. If I were reading for you, this would definitely apply directly to your life. And you get a lot more personal and in-depth. I do your chart. We look at the aspects as it relates specifically to your birth chart and the transits. Okay, so people have been asking me about the deck, so real quickly I wanted to just point out I use the Hanson-Roberts deck. It's spelled Hanson, Roberts Roberts, Hanson-Roberts deck. I've used it for years and years, since the 80s. I've worn out many of them. I have to buy a new one and break it in again every so often. I like the design on this deck. I like the Celtic swirly things on it. I like the illustrations, very close to the Rider-Waite, the original. I always say the original tarot deck, but I honestly don't know that. The most well-known tarot deck. And the other thing that's cool about this deck is the size. It's nice. It fits in the palm of your hand. You can easily get your hands around to do shuffling. So, you know, this is just my main deck that I use for readings. I do have a lot of different decks that I like and use, but this is my main deck that I use all the time. All right, so I want to thank everybody who's been donating, because when you donate, it really makes it worthwhile for me to keep doing these videos for every month. And secondly, all the new clients that I've been picking up, that have been contacting me and getting readings, I'm very appreciative of that. Also, I want to thank you for watching and liking and commenting and sharing my videos. That's spreading the word has been very helpful to me. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. This is Vickie Verlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and I'll speak to you soon. What is orgonite? Originally discovered in the 1930s by Wilhelm Reich, orgone energy, or etheric energy, is present in living things, including the human body. Reich proposed that illness occurs when our etheric body is out of balance, and that positive orgone energy could realign the etheric field, thus facilitating healing and balance of one's life force, chi or prana. It has since been scientifically proven that energy called piezoelectricity, meaning electricity resulting from pressure, is created by the compression of certain materials such as quartz crystals, wood, salt, sugar, ceramics, and bones. As the resin cures in an orgonite piece, it shrinks and compresses the organic matter contained within. The energy emitted creates a positive energy generator. You really can feel the energy coming forth from these pieces. Orgonite clears the air and neutralizes negative emotions as well as electronic clutter from our high-tech devices. Each orgonite piece is lovingly hand-created using intuitive pairing of materials to enhance and raise vibration and aid in ascension and a spiritual awakening. I use materials from nature, including the bark from a sacred willow for grounding, and gold flakes to emulate the golden light basking down from the higher dimensions. Visit my Etsy shop for a wide selection of handmade orgone pieces, especially designed for spiritual growth, including heart opening, chakra alignment and activation, and more. Visit www.orgoneenergyflow.etsy.com to see more beautiful orgone pieces.